Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. I came to know there are certain civil instances, civil cases where the government lands are being occupied by the public, even by the government servants, and getting stay orders and not vacating the same. And the government officers concerned, that is the Gram Panchayat, they are not able to evict the same. In this connection, I want to cite a case law. Of course, it's a case law decided in the year 2011 by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. So, while deciding the case of Nagpal Singh versus State of Punjab, 2011, you can see it in SCCC 396, page number 396. In this case, the Honorable Supreme Court of India said that the government, all state governments, should prepare schemes for the eviction of the illegal occupants in the lands relating to Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat or municipality area also. They should not be spared at any cost. This is the opinion of the Supreme Court. But please remember, you have to follow the procedure established by law. That is, giving notice to them, taking their reply, and then going for the eviction proceedings. But normally, what happens in our area, we all know that what they will do is on Saturday or so, they will come on the vacation. When the court is not functioning, they will come, the municipal authority or panchayat, they start encroachment. This is not proper. This is what is held by the Honorable Supreme Court of India in the case of Nagpal Singh versus State of Punjab 2011. If you go to the factual matrix of the case, actually, first of all, please learn, there are certain public utility lands. Normally, in Telugu we call it as Bandela Doddi antam. Suppose if any stray cattle were caught grazing into other lands and they were caught, then what they have to do? You have to keep them in their the so-called pen, sheep pen or Bandela Doddi. That is a public utility land. Likewise, there are grazing Porbokes. పశువులు మందగా వెళ్ళి మేయటానికి Porbok land. ఎందుకంటే అగ్రికల్చర్ ల్యాండ్స్లో అవి తెలియలేవు కాబట్టి గ్రేజింగ్ Porbokes. All certain lands are dedicated for the cattle. So ponds will be erected there, ponds will be dug there. The ponds will be used for the cattle to drink and bathe also. You may be knowing, they can bathe also there. Then, there are certain lands mentioned for threshing the floor. కొప్పనవరటానికి. అలాగే certain lands for the storing of harvested grain. మనమైతే ఇక్కడ పురుల్లో వేసుకుంటాము దానికోసం. లేదా మైదాన్, what for మైదాన్? మైదాన్ for playing by children. Then passages. So you have to go to the other's land, there must be some passage. Cremation grounds and burial grounds, etc. So many things. So these lands are inalienable. But what is happening today? All of them are disappearing. Same thing happened in Rohar Zagir in Patiala district of Punjab state. Actually, there was a pond for the cattle drinking purpose in this Rohar Zagir. But Nagpal Singh and others, they have filled the entire pond and they have made constructions also. And when the Deputy Commissioner of the Endowments Department and also the Gram Panchayat, they wanted to evict them, they have gone to the court. Ultimately, to some level it's accepted, but High Court did not agree. Ultimately, agreed by this, they have come to the Supreme Court. Now, when the matter has come to the Supreme Court clearly stated that the appellants, they are neither the owners. Please remember, they are neither the owners nor the tenants. Or who are they? In fact, they are the trespassers of the land. So the land was recorded as actually a pond in survey number 115 by A zone, so they have given. So these people, they filled the land and they made constructions and now they claim that since constructions are there, so government should not evict them, which is not correct. But the government, they cannot close their eyes. They have to keep their eyes open. They have to give a notice to them. If they do not mend their ways, definitely the government has got authority, under the removal of encroachment acts or regulation acts, so many acts are there. they can go for eviction. But due process of law should be followed. So, of course, the appeal was not allowed. The appeal filed by Nagpal Singh was not allowed. There is no interference. The Supreme Court clearly stated that. And here, please remember, Supreme Court directed all the state governments in the country to prepare schemes. Please remember, we give directions to all the governments to prepare schemes for the eviction of the illegal, unauthorized occupants of Gram Panchayat land, Gram Sabha land, Porboke land, etc. And they must be restored to the Gram Panchayat. What for? For the common use of the villages. So please remember, all the chief secretaries, they should coordinate with the concerned officers and they should do the needful and see that the evictions are taken place, encroachments are removed. Very good judgment. Of course, in Kargiria, some area, Tirupati Reddy student, he expressed the same thing, Gram Sabha. We discussed at length about the almost a similar case. Since this case is on similar lines, I am making this video. It may be helpful to you. So to sum up, I want to tell you that the Gram Panchayat lands or the government lands cannot be encroached by the encroachers, and the government cannot actually become a silent spectator. They are authorized, they have to vacate. So for that purpose, they have to make a scheme, but they have to follow the procedure established by law. This is the sum and substance of this case law. Please read it and encourage and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you very much.